Afternoon, folks. Here we are at 25th of August, I think it's 25th. Finally got some rain, and that was much needed. This place was probably the driest I think I've ever seen it, but I'm actually wearing a hoodie for the first time of the year. So I wanted to make this video as a follow-up to last week's video about demoing that AGCO Alice 8775. So that ended up not happening, and it's unfortunate, but I'm happy with the way things went. There's my pathetic garden. I told you guys it was going to end up pathetic. Anyway, so that AGCO had some electrical issues, and mostly dealt with the PTO, both the regular 540 and the 540E. 540E made all kinds of bad sounds. Like it made a racket when you put it in 540E, almost like something wasn't shuttling all the way, like a valve wasn't pulling something back or pushing something in or something. I don't know how that all works, but it didn't work on that AGCO. So that was one of the issues that I had mentioned. I said if they can't straighten up the problems that it had, that I wouldn't buy it. And so it seemed like they were kind of starting to give up, I guess, or they found somebody else that was interested. They found somebody out in, I think they said Nebraska, that runs a feedlot. Hey kitty, say hi to YouTube. And he didn't care about those problems. He was willing to buy it for what they wanted and just have it shipped out. And so I think, you know, he put my name on it. My name was on that tractor. After doing some talking and whatnot, I decided to decline on the tractor, and he said, okay, well, don't worry about it. I think I have it sold anyway. So anyway, AGCO isn't going to happen. The other reason is 100 horse. As much as I would love to have that much iron, that much power, that much weight, it doesn't fit with what you see here. I took measurements of the tractor's width and length. Oh, kitty, shut up. Cat just doesn't shut up sometimes. I love them to death, but my goodness. It wouldn't fit in there without taking the loader off, or moving vehicles out of the way, or modifying. I would more than likely have to get rid of this tree and move the hitching post. So there's a lot of things that we're going to have to change to make that work. Now I could remove the loader and things would work better, but almost every chore that I do around here requires a loader. So I would be I'd be pulling my hair out just trying to store the tractor and keep it usable around the place. So anyway, AGCO ain't gonna happen. I am tractorless, and there's only one tractor that I'm considering right now, and it's several hundred miles away. It's down in Eugene, Oregon. So I'm gonna guess that's that's probably 400 miles away, 500 or so. But anyway, I won't talk too much about that tractor yet, because if I talked about every tractor I get interested in, it just we don't need to go there. So I'm interested in a lot of tractors, and so the one out of Eugene, it's just shy of 70 horse, 4-wheel drive loader, and no cab, but it has real low hours, and I guess that's about all I'm going to say about that one. We'll see what ends up happening. Don't want to get too excited. It is a ways out, and I would have to drive down and pick that up. Otherwise, if they ship it up here to my local New Holland dealer, then I would have to pay sales tax on it, and that's a considerable amount of money. So if I'd rather spend a couple $100 in fuel driving down to pick it up than pay that you know, $2,500 in tax. So anyway, yeah, the state of Washington, they like their tax money. So anyway, that's that. I got the tractor blues. It sucks not having one around. I got chores piling up. There's just nothing really on the market. You know, when I have a tractor and no cash, there's tractors all over the market that are perfect for me. 80 horse with the cab and loader and low hours. I sell my Kubota and I have cash, and there's nothing. Not much. I mean, I think that New Holland down in Eugene, Oregon is the closest one to me that somewhat, well, it checks all the boxes, all the necessity, utilitarian boxes that I have to have out of a tractor. So yeah, that's about that. Not really a whole lot else going on. Working on the drum mower here. As you can see, I got the cap pulled off. I put it back on, just set it down so I can hoist this up. It's actually not in too bad a shape. I'm either not going to have to totally rebuild it, or I might just have to do this one. And so we'll see what ends up happening there. Now, I do have somebody that's willing to buy it from me as it sits. I mean, obviously I'd put it all back together, but he's willing to pay me a fair amount for it. And so I might end up just doing that, and then I would save myself the hassle of having to you know, labor on this thing, manipulate it around. Without a tractor and a loader on it, these things are a whole lot harder to work on than you would think. And the shop hoist or engine puller, whatever you want to call it, as you can see, things aren't lining up very well. I was hoping I could get it out here, and I probably could if I slid this out some, but you're starting to kind of take your chances there, and I don't know if I want to do that. So anyway, I may end up just selling it as it is. I may end up keeping it as a backup. I'm not really sure yet, but if I sell it, then obviously there's no rebuild video, but we'll see. Anyhow, with this tractor purchase, there's also a really good chance that I'll be buying a brand new disc mower, preferably a 6-disc. I got a quote from my New Holland dealer on their heavy duty 6-disc, and I like the price. Pretty happy with the way that's all looking. So we'll see what happens there. I'd love to have that, you know, 7-foot 10-inch cut. Every little bit counts when you're mowing. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens with that too. But there's exciting things happening. Too bad that the ag code didn't work out. But hey, so is life. Life is good. I'm happy. I'm glad I'm not going to get stuck with a problematic tractor. So, but I guess that's going to do it for this video, guys. I've been talking at you for a little too long now, and you guys probably have better things to do. So thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate it. Take good care, and we'll catch you on the next video.